Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and welcome to another park tour. As today we are looking at part one of a three-part Alton Towers recreation. So this is called Alton Towers Map 1, and it is by the famous, amazing Tommy CM on YouTube, or Tom Middleton _93 on the PS5 or Planet Coaster Frontier Workshop. And so in this park, as we look at the brief description, it says, "Hello everyone, this is the first map for my recreation of Alton Towers. This contains the main entrance, Tower Street, CBeebies Land, X Sector, and the towers. Go and check out my YouTube channel, Tommy CM, for the latest episodes on the recreation. Big thanks to Boz Midget Slayer for the Alton Towers and CB's logos, and to MousFan4 and Tommy Lees 23 for the KFC building. Please feel free to use pieces from the park, but please give credit and enjoy." So I am really excited for this, as Alton Towers is a place I would love to go to someday. And all the description to Tommy's YouTube channel, to his Alton Towers series, or to other spotlights that I've done of his parks is going to be in the description below. And as he said, this has got about a third of the park contained in it. So the big kids section, along with X Sector, which contains two of the coaster standouts. So I'm really excited to get started on this tour. So let's hop into Plipcam mode. So we have just hopped off the monorail station, and we are heading into Alton Towers. And I'm super excited for this, as there's going to be three maps that Tommy is making. I believe he's about done with the second one in terms of videos being released. And so I don't know if I will do a tour for each individual map, or the second and third maybe combine them. But I wanted to go ahead and do a tour on this one just because this is so well done. And I think we all sometimes get in the habit of wanting to be able to zoom out and see everything so perfect in terms of the whole park together. But the cool thing here is, like, just trying to visualize how cool this would be if all the maps were placed together, right? And it's just, the level of detail is insane. I mean, look at this sign by Boz Mid Slayer, and that's just insane. Alton Towers Resort, man, this is a place that I would like to go. Now, here's how we get to the buses, and then I guess it would be way out here somewhere. So really cool. Now, I've never been to Alton Towers. I've never been to a theme park in the UK, so most of this I'm not going to be able to look at and say, oh, well, this is perfect or spot on. It's just me looking at it as a fan of what Tommy does and as a fan of the game. So it is a place I'd love to go someday. I'll be honest, though, I feel like I would not be as huge of a fan of some of the coasters there, simply because the older I get, the less I can handle coasters that invert a lot compared to airtime, which is why I think Hypers and RMC hybrids are my two favorite coaster models that I could just ride over and over all day. Like when I was at Dollywood and rode Lightning Rod. Ooh, what's that in the background that we can see over there? Ooh, cool. Oh, you even got the tower back there. I rode Lightning Rod literally 5 minutes after having a milkshake, and I rode it twice in about a 5-minute period. Totally fine. But yet the old Aero coaster messed me up there. But yeah, I love this little main street. I think it's well done. And so now there is a little bit with the path here. So I wonder if it was just like, is it like this in the park where there's a little bit of a dip down? Because I know the paths can be a pain in the what to work with. But really cool. So we got the Towers hot dogs right there. Some more part on this side. I know Tommy's put so much time into this series because recreations are ridiculously tough to do. Yeah, we'll do an overhead view near here at the end. So we got sweets and treats. We got another shop right here, maybe. So yeah, nice entranceway. And since we're only looking at one of the maps, this shouldn't be too long of a tour overall. Okay, so that's got to be the Smiler then. And then there's Oblivion. So I wonder, when you're at Alton Towers, can you see these coasters from your entrance walkway? So I think since they're on this map, that they're probably pretty close proximity wise to the entrance then, compared to Galacta and some of the other ones. But look at that sign. I don't know how Boz does it. I don't know how Maps does it. They're just wizards, man. And like, I wonder if you go far away. Yeah, stuff starts bleeding through a little bit, but like, it's just insane. The creativity that they have is insane. And also, one thing too, I like how Tommy's put sound throughout the park, because it saves me having to potentially go back in and add extra background music. Ha ha ha. So is this the same ride that's here and above, or are those different? But I like the fencing you got here, this little walkway. Like, this is really, really well done, especially for a kids area. I mean, it looks nice. I think here's maybe a good instance where you could put a TV on the wall to advertise something, even if it just has like Planet Coaster sign, just something to kind of create that space. You get some nice fencing covering that up. Nice music. Oh yeah, okay, so that track ride's different from that one. So we're gonna have a couple track rides to go on in this video. That's so nice, so well done. Now, one suggestion that I might make is, so Tommy, I wonder if does the path at Alton Towers look similar to this? Because if you're going to cover up the ground using kind of that tarmac terrain, you could just make the pathing the tarmac. But then again, that would be a lot of tarmac for this space. Or you could do that kind of gravel pathing that's kind of wider and use one of the other terrain paints that looks similar to that to kind of mask it. Just a little question about, ooh, this is cool. Postman Pat's Parcel Post. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish looking around this area, and then we'll hop on that because I got to get out flip cam mode for that. So Nina's lab. No idea who Nina is, but let's see if there's anything inside. Oh, Tommy. No, I'm just kidding, man. This is awesome. The foliage work here too. Oh, and just kind of blocking off the path or the rest of the terrain and stuff is really nice. Nice food shop area. This is well done. Looks like we got a little walkway with a viewpoint out there. Well, who's that guy supposed to be? So bubble go round. Let's see. In the night garden. Nice. In the night, I hear him talk. So I wonder, does this go Mr. Bloom's allotment? Okay. Oh, wow. That's really good. So is this just kind of like a little flower maze almost? Hippity hop. Now I know, wasn't that what Planet Flipcam was doing on one of his videos recently? Is that a water ride too? Or is that just there to kind of look like a river? I wonder. Oh, it's a little boat ride. Okay. Then we got a nice kind of playground over here. Nice. The Furchester Hotel. Okay. Nice flat ride. This area is really well done. This is one of the best looking kids areas I've seen done in Planet Coaster. Definitely can hold on to this and get some inspiration for the next kids area I'm making a park. Just very vibrant colors, good building designs. So I wonder when going through this, like, how much of this do you believe is exact? Because I know I've watched a lot of your series. Like, was it just you worked on as much as you could based off of looking at Google Street View and street maps and stuff? So let's go over here. Let's see if there's anything else that we missed. So we got another flat ride. We got Charlie and Lola's. Okay. Justin's house. Who's Justin? So then we got In the Night Garden. Okay, so this is that water ride. So let's go ahead and hop on this water ride real quick. And then we will switch directly to a ride on that other track ride. And then we'll kind of do an overhead view. So I'll see you guys in a second. right, so we have not looked at this entire kids area because I think we've also got this spot over here, it looks like. Well, actually, no, over this way. Oh, wow, this is, oh my gosh. Actually, no, we've already been this way. We just need to go to this spot. So CB Land is a pretty large part of this park. Wow. So just getting an aerial kind of view real quick, as you can see, I think Tommy was saying that at Alton Towers they do have kind of a remote parking lot over here. So then you take that over. So basically what I believe he's got happening is guests to get in the park, they actually have to get on this ride here and they take the train over. So I believe that is how guests actually enter the park here. And then another cool thing I want to point out, which, you know me and my realism, I love this parking lot here. Like that's really cool to have this elevated parking lot like this. So that's a really cool look. You place some cars in there. Ooh, we got an old-fashioned car. Okay. Yeah, I need to change up the colors on some of my cars that I use. Convertible or not convertible, but whatever that type of car is. Yeah, so love this. I think it's really cool. Now, as we look at an overview of this space, God, this is massive, man. This is just a massive children's area. And like I said, we still have this spot over here to look at. But I just did not expect it to wrap around like that and continue on. So that's really, really cool. And it looks like over here we've got what is that? Big Fun Showtime. Did I say that right? Okay, so it looks like we got a seating area. Would this be like a little like a little movie theater almost? That's really cool. So we head back this way. Now let's take a look at night, just because we've looked in the daytime. Okay, so the car ride's lit up at night. Everything else is lit up, just how stuff should be, but not to where anything specifically meant to be looked at night, in my opinion. I really like both those rides, I think. So here we've got a Pie Factory. I like the little ride skin for that. And I think this one here. Yeah, this was nice. I mean, a nice kind of, like you said, garden feel. And then over here, it was like you were on the road and you had to be diverted because of what is this right here? Because of an accident or something. So it's having to divert you. So I thought that was kind of cool. Well done. Coloring the track, kind of that color is nice as well. So now let's head on to the next part. We'll hop back in flip cam mode after we get done with this area, because as you can see, it looks like almost right away. Let's see. Yeah. So I was making sure I was going the right way. It looks like almost right away we're going to have this tree house. And is this how it actually is? Because that is so cool. So cat set go, or cat set go. I don't know, I can't read sometimes. So this is an adventure ride. So this looks awesome, man. Having those tree stumps kind of holding it up as supports. That is really cool. It's a tree house. Awesome. Yeah, only thing I would say in here is I would do some wooden trims or some kind of trims just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. Like I said, I don't know how this is in real life, but let's see. Let's go ahead and hop on this powered track ride. So let's look at the one that's in the station. Wherever that is. There we go. So we'll just do look forward mode. And I'm going to talk through this one since it's a shorter ride, but I like the kind of traffic light type setup there. I mean, this has got to be a pretty cool ride to go on. Especially for being a track ride and stuff, just how it's elevated like this and going through some tree forts and tree houses. Oh, how the windows are right there, that's cool. There we go. We can see Oblivion in the background. That's what I'd be thinking about. It's funny seeing that that right there. It almost looked like a pyramid, and I was like, "Where's a pyramid in this park?" But then I realized it's just the back of some building. I forgot we can zoom in like this. Ooh, Spinball Whizzer, I think is the name of it. Yeah, so this is really cool. So Jasmine and I have to do sometimes come to the UK and we do a UK meetup. Or else you UK folks come to America and take you to the best theme parks in the world, or best amusement parks. There we go, meaning Kings Island and Cedar Point. This might get into an argument here, but I think those are the two best theme parks. Now, granted, there's a lot I haven't been to that I really want to go to, but I mean, I've been to Busch Gardens. I haven't been to Tampa one. I've been to Williamsburg, and that one's really good. I mean, the theming's awesome. I mean, just coaster wise, like if you're Kings Island and your top four coasters are Orion, Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, Banshee, and then throw in the Beast in there, now this retract, like not many people can beat that. And then at Cedar Point, you've got Steel Vengeance, Millennium Force, Maverick, Valraven, Gatekeeper. Yeah, I mean that's I didn't even mention Raptor or Rougarou or Magnum. So fantastic coaster parks. So yeah, definitely Cedar Fair is by far my favorite company that owns theme parks. Yeah, so we got a little coaster here, and is that like a whale? Okay, let's go ahead and hop on this one real quick. Octonauts roller coaster. Okay, let's all right, so that was a quick coaster, and we'll just ride it one time. But I like how it's kind of tucked back here, and the kind of little theming to kind of make it feel like you're underwater, which is what this is supposed to feel like, I'm sure. Like you're deep underwater, deep undersea. So I thought that was pretty cool. Coloring's awesome. Nice basic station. And as I said, I've never been to Alton Towers, so I can't really look at this and be like, oh, this is exact, or stuff like that. But let's see. Is this the Q2? Yep. That's a really cool entrance sign. Really cool. Mission control. Awesome. Yeah, and I love the color of stuff over here. So vibrant. A lot of different pieces that you've used. Like that looks like the diner set there. And we got Spinball Whizzer. So we're actually going to ride this one twice. Ooh, looks like you got a ride photo booth. The only thing I'd say is that is so tall, like the guest, that's taller than the guest. So I would lower that a little bit and kind of make just a little table. Nothing too detailed. Yeah, it looks like we've got, what do we have over here? Oh, that's part of it's a transfer track. Okay. Oh, nice. You got an extra coaster out there on the station, which is done by making this a station. Awesome. Great job, Tommy. And then if we look kind of at an overview of this coaster, layout looks awesome, especially how you got those turns. Oh, that walkthrough is awesome. the way that reflects the light and stuff is really cool. And then you've got your custom stairs to the transfer track. Awesome. You got a little, you got some security cameras there. Really, really cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and ride on this coaster. Now we're going to ride this coaster twice. We're going to do once in seat view so we can witness the spinning. Then we're going to do once in track view or chase view to kind of see the, or look forward view to kind of see how it looks with, you know what I'm trying to say, how it looks without spinning and just the actual coaster itself. So I will talk to you guys after the coaster. So that was Spinball Whizzer, and I liked it a lot. I think a couple parts. Now, like I said, I haven't seen the layout to the coaster, but I think this one probably could have been a little bit less tighter, just smoothed out a little bit. Because I think sometimes when we build coasters, we get in a habit of not compensating for the fact that when you smooth it out, it's gonna sometimes shrink the elements, if that makes sense. So if you just extend this out a little bit larger to begin with, when you smooth it out, it's going to automatically kind of shrink it in. So that's my suggestion. And it's crazy how these coasters are built, because it's like they're built to get maximum amount of guests, right? Because they can only take 4 riders per little train. So you've got to have they've got like 3 or 4 block sections on the ride, so they can constantly be spitting out coaster trains. And this lift hill usually just books it. It books it up the lift hill compared to some other rides. And then I love this. You got some of the electrical stuff down there at the bottom of the lift hill. So I think that is really cool. Now let's hop into our favorite, which is Plip Cam mode. And then we're going to head to the main event of the park now, which is none other than Oblivion and the Smiler. There we go. We've got the main castle. So that is cool. So I wonder is this just a big open lawn? What's in the middle there? And I think there's stuff beyond the castle, right? Like behind it. But yeah, I need to try to look on Google Maps again. Even though Google Maps doesn't show you a ton. But what is this? We got hospitality room. Okay. So is that for like if anybody's booking it for an event or something? Then we got the Smiler. Yeah, that's probably a coaster in real life. I would ride it just to get the credit, and I'd probably get off it, and my head would probably hurt, just due to the amount of times it goes upside down. But that looks really cool, and I've heard the theming is just like super creepy. Yeah, so let's actually head up here to the castle first, and then we'll work our way back and end the episode looking at that other area. But yeah, so here is the castle. I think it's really well done because I know you were asking me some questions about you thinking you might have to use the cheat and stuff to be able to get more percent, but it looks like you're able to get everything done. So it says coming soon. This would be the entrance to part 2, my guess is, or map 2. So good job. Love the castle. So if we look over here, that's a great view of Oblivion. And it is crazy how it's got, I mean, feet wise, it's got a fairly big drop, but it's like isn't like half of the drops actually underground. So it doesn't actually look that tall when you're looking from this kind of view. And then Smiler's kind of built into the ground or kind of like dug out, right? But look at this view right here. Boy, that's phenomenal. So X sector, Alton Towers. Now I know this KFC building was made by Tommy Leeds 23 and Mavs Fam 4, I believe. And Tommy asked him if he could kind of use it and change up a couple things for his park. So that's really cool. So if we head in here, although like come on, Alton Towers, KFC, you gotta get some Popeyes or something. So we got some nice seating up here. That's well done. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but oh, that's for the exterior, the KFC guy. Gosh, I don't know how they do it. As I've said before, Mavs is a wizard. Looks like we got a little seating area for food. And then over here, this is the X Site Games. I don't know what that means, but oh, it's just oh no, how do we get stuck on here? Oh goodness. I wonder if it lets me click on a person. If I name them Plipcam, do I automatically jump to them? Yes, I just figured out something. Awesome. Okay, so that's the exit for Oblivion. So let's head this way. Man, this is probably my favorite part of the park. Just seeing the views you made right here is really cool. And so if we head down this way. Yeah, so I know paths are hard to deal with. One thing I would try to work on just a little bit is trying to smooth them out just a little bit. I know that's tough to do, but just kind of working with that aspect of it would be a small suggestion I have. That's the Smiler. Where's Oblivion? But that is how you did this drop is really cool. Really, really awesome. And I like how you can actually walk down there. Don't look down. I like that. Really, really cool. Yeah, so let's go with Oblivion first, wherever that coaster entrance is. Okay, I was about to say, when are we ever going to find it? No, I'm just kidding. So now I wonder if... Should we look at this at night? That's what I wonder. Should we ride this coaster at night? Trying to see. Because I didn't ask Tommy what he thinks. We'll ride this at night. So we got the queue. Well, this is where half of your percent is, buddy, on this queue alone. None of it's on a grid. And you got your fast lane going up the edge the whole way. Oh my gosh. And you got some vending machines there. My gosh, talk about a queue. Oh, but I love this. That look right there is awesome. So now, yeah, okay, I feel like this is a good choice to do this at night. So now we head in here. Don't look down. That's really well done. Love the pieces you used there. I think it looks awesome. You've got the number signs. So it's probably loading two at a time, right? Would be my guess on how they do it. So now if no, I don't want to click on her. So if we look at the stats real quick as we hop on the ride, let's go in track view. So there's the stats. The G-force biggest drop, 185 feet. Actually, you know what? We're not going to go in track view. Let's go seat view, and we're going to sit in the middle here to experience it how the guest would experience it. And I'll talk to you after the coaster. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. I knew that's. I know the Smiler is the first ever dive coaster, which makes it by far the shortest dive coaster. But as we look at this part of it at night, really well done. Looks like we got a little transfer track there, which is music to my ears. Only thing I would say is maybe adding that locomotive rail right there to look like it can slide across it. And let's get the HUD off the screen real quick. So this is the exit, and you come down this way. Maybe add a little bit of lights, but who am I to say? Because I am terrible, or at least I don't like doing night lighting. So I just think it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Most theme parks aren't viewed at night, but to each their own. So now we got the Smiler and Fast Pass entrance. Like, look at that. That's phenomenal. I'm trying to get it to daytime so we can get a good look at that. The whatever that spider-looking robot thing is. Yeah, so what even is like this thing supposed to be on the Smiler? That's what I wonder. So if we head in here with the queue. Okay, so that's cool. So the queue's underneath a lot of the coaster. Smile always. Join us. Well, where is us? Where are we joining you? Then we head in this way. Bag drop. Oh, my bad. I was too busy looking somewhere. Oh, there we are. Once again, nice station. If we look at nighttime, I wonder if it's on a trigger, because I know that first part is probably best at night. Ooh, I like how you did the lights there. Almost looks like a face. You got the person up here that'd be controlling the coaster. So really, really cool job. So why does it always click on a person? No, Dean, I don't want to click on you. So we got the Smiler. We look here at these stats. It says it exceeds G-force limits. Oh yeah, the vertical G is definitely high. I think you said something about that when you're making it, but it's all good. So once again, I will stop talking and let's enjoy the coaster. That was the Smiler, and yeah, I definitely would have some trouble with that coaster with how much it goes upside down. But this is just, I think it's the best coaster, or one of the best coasters you've made. I mean, this one's the smoothest one in the park, but like those are, I mean, there's really not much to that. I think you did a great job, but these two combined are just awesome. And I don't know how this coaster packs in 14 inversions like that. It's insane. So you did such an amazing job here, and it looks like, oh, I didn't walk through here. So the exit to the Smiler. So you got photos and stuff like that. You got your traditional Tommy CM shirts. Buy a Tommy CM shirt. That looks really, really, really cool, though. So absolutely, absolutely love it. I love that area. I think it's my favorite area just because of the coasters you have in it. But I'm really impressed overall with this first map. And like I said, never been to Alton Towers, but I definitely feel like from what I've seen, you've done a really good job of capturing that recreation of it. And I'm really, really happy with how this has turned out for you, and looking around the park and excited to see more. So make sure to give Tommy CM a sub, as I believe I said this in the intro, but just making sure the link to his channel as well as the link to this series on YouTube is in the description below, and the link to this on the workshop. So make sure to go check that out, and I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Talk to y'all later.